Bulla, welcome to the Fuel Assessment Team of 2017. You'll be coming to Fiji to help solve one of the world's most pressing issues. In developing countries around the world, indoor air pollution significantly affects the health of those exposed on a regular basis and results in 4.3 million deaths per year. In Fiji, the prevalent use of firewood for cooking is a deeply rooted cultural practice and poses significant health threats to thousands of people. Currently, the end goal of this project is to further refine the design of a high-efficiency cook stove and develop a sustainable business plan to distribute these stoves throughout the inland villages. In conjunction with these tasks, Fuel Assessment is also conducting research into the viability of implementing alternative fuels to replace firewood. Previous teams have spent their time in Fiji empathizing with both coastal and inland villages and have identified the need for an alternative cooking method. It was determined that the coastal villages generally have access to cleaner cooking methods such as LPG stoves, while the inland villages mainly use firewood and kerosene. As part of the Fuel Assessment team, you are here to further develop cleaner cooking alternatives that we and previous teams have deemed feasible and effective.
We started off the month with a 3-day village visit to empathize and validate data collected by previous teams, as well as gaining the perspective needed to tailor our solutions to the wants and needs of the Fijian people. After an extensive ideating phase, we used a feasibility matrix to narrow our focus onto 2 potential solutions: a high-efficiency firewood cook stove, known as a rocket stove, and the continuation of the February's team's research into charcoal briquettes made from agricultural waste. We utilized an already existing rocket stove design, currently being used in Darfur, and made various alterations to better suit the needs of the Fijian villagers. However, the general shape and design characteristic of a rocket stove remained constant. This idea of rocket stoves was introduced to us by Chris Berzer, a senior lecturer on sustainable energy engineering at the University of Adelaide. His research specializes in designing cook stoves catered for developing countries. The defining feature of a rocket stove is a combustion chamber consisting of 2 concentric cylinders separated by an insulating layer of air or other material. The fire is fed through a small opening in the body of the stove, while the heat and smoke are channeled upwards. This simple design allows for optimal airflow, as well as improved heat retention, leading to a cleaner, hotter, and more complete burn. The final result is a stove that uses less wood and produces less smoke. Using this general stove design, we fabricated a working rocket stove prototype. This was achieved with the help of our friend Suresh Verma, a local handyman and metalworker in Sigatoka town. He was able to source our materials from his yard and local hardware stores for free and perform all the cutting and welding involved in our prototype's construction. After much thought and discussion, we collectively agreed upon the name of Buka stove, with the word buka being the Fijian word for firewood. At the same time, following an example from the previous team, we attempted to produce charcoal briquettes from agricultural waste obtained from the Ministry of Agriculture. By the end of the month, we were unable to refine the burning process to produce a viable charcoal. Therefore, we refrained from taking this idea to the villages and placed the remainder of our focus on our rocket stove's prospects. After a few in-house tests to assess the basic functionality of our stove, we spent 2 days of week 3 pitching and prototyping in villages. The response we received was absolutely phenomenal. We were met with overwhelming support from the villagers, and we gained valuable feedback, crucial for the refinement and further development of our product. Villagers repeatedly acknowledged the reduced firewood consumption, reduced smoke production, and quicker cooking times. Similarly, the villagers loved the stove's portability. Points to improve on include the addition of heat-resistant handles, a removable ashtray, and a small deck for firewood to rest on. Lastly, they would like the stoves to be available in multiple sizes in order to accommodate larger pots used for gatherings or ceremonies.
Let's talk about you and what you have to do to ensure the success and progression of this project. Overall, you should continue testing, researching, and refining the Buka stove design, as well as conducting further research into the feasibility of agricultural waste briquettes. Additionally, we highly recommend organizing a village visit for week 1. This is crucial to understand the context of the issue and the previous work done by Project Everest. Your go-to person for this is Save, a government official working in the KRC district office. Refer to the contact spreadsheet on the drive. In regards to the Buka stove, you should obtain quantitative data regarding the performance statistics of the stove to be used in future pitches and sales. Furthermore, the continuation of in-village testing and application of the feedback received to future prototypes is crucial. Also, continue to explore the possibility of implementing a recycling program to source our stove materials, and research potential partners for large-scale production. For further detail, refer to the Future Recommendations document on the drive. The concept of agriculture waste briquettes requires a significant amount of further research and testing in order to produce a viable product to bring to the villages for feedback. This research includes the exploration of the potential partnership with Buller Coffee for agriculture waste sourcing.
Alright, lastly, we have a few general recommendations to make your trip in Fiji the best it can possibly be.
When you're at the airport getting your SIM card, we recommend Vodafone because they have better reception at the remote villages that you will be visiting.
Make sure you always take travel sick pills with you, just in case. Be ready to step out of your comfort zone. Remember, luxury is not a thing, and be ready for those cold showers.
Empathizing is awkward. Embrace the awkwardness, immerse yourself in the culture.
There's no such thing as a full car.
You guys are going to hustle like you've never hustled before.
Make sure to take some time outside of Project to explore Fiji and have some fun. Overall, we can't stress enough the importance and future prospects this project has. You, as a part of the Fiji Fuel team, have a real potential to produce real change and help real people. So get keen, expect the unexpected, and venture on.